Hey guys, welcome back. BDCKR here. We're back with the weekly recap for June 16th, 2018. We're a couple days late, but that's because update 2.21 hit.
And we've been insanely busy, not only with looking at the new content, checking out which glitches work, but also discovering one new one of our own.
So it took a little bit of time, but what we're going to do here is go through the regular stuff real quick and then some update information, some, what's new and different, and then we're going to talk about whether or not it's worth updating.
Right.
So the current challenge is Arkham Killer Croc. That's a 1 week repeat. It requires Harley Quinn, Flash, and Sinestro. Real easy, all bronzes, so that's good. The multiplayer online reward is the Alien Artifact, which becomes Mother Box, which is mediocre legendary gear.
Yeah. I mean, dodging special twos is so unimportant when you've got Tantu Totem with power coming back on specials that whiff. And extra health, it's not that useful for how we play. The only thing that's interesting is taking away power from the enemy's first slot.
In the store, we have the Killer Frost Challenge Pack, and that's an extra 50,000 credits versus the normal challenge pack. And in our experience, it hasn't been enough of an increased chance for it to be worth it.
Right, and what's interesting now that we've got the information about the loot box, they reveal that Killer Frost is about a 6% chance.
Which is not good.
It's not good for an individual character, but I think what it means is that it's double that of anybody else. Because with previously, we'd see maybe about a 3% chance per character with a 30-something total. So that's probably another one that's worth doing a unboxing or a pack opening.
Yeah, but even if you're looking for Killer Frost, the chance is low enough that it's still crappy.
Yeah, 6. That's 1 in what? 1 in 16 chance.
And we have the Most Wanted pack, which has been updated. Do you want to?
Right. So the loot box information mentions there's Jessica Cruz, Arkham Knight Batgirl, Blackest Night Martian Manhunter, Shazam, and Teen Titans Raven, and that's interesting. What's more interesting to me is that it lists each as having an 8% chance. 8% chance each. That's potentially 12 cards, because if they do it in order where they do the highest chance first, then there's nobody else that would actually have a higher than 8% chance. That's 12 cards instead of what we're used to with 10 potential cards in the Most Wanted pack. So that's interesting too. So another pack opening potential video.
We have the Survivor pack.
And that's never been a good way to spend your money. I don't know who voted for that as being the 3 characters that they wanted the most with Lobo and those 2 Scorpions, so no thanks.
No clue. And then we have the Cash Pack TV.
Right, so it's interesting. It's got a couple of the flashes, not the one that everybody's been asking for, which is Wally West and Green Arrow. So nothing really compelling about spending $19 on that.
As far as the update content goes, we have separate videos that you guys can look at, but there's a Joker, a Batman, a Joker gear, and a Batman gear. And the 2 new gears are legendary character gears, which is always fun to see.
Yes.
We've got 2 Batman legendary gears now.
That's right. The Batmobile, which becomes a militarized Batmobile, and his new ninja helmet.
So even though they might not fit together too well, technically we've got a full set of Batman exclusive gear that have extra abilities on Batman.
That's true too. So actually we've got more than that, because we've got the Dawn of Justice one, which was his cowl.
Oh,
and
that's
we've
true.
also got his bat suit, right? His silicone, is it his? He's got a bat suit.
Silica carbide something?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
it. All right.
Yeah.
So interesting.
So there we go. And unfortunately, despite hopes that update 2.21 would bring a fix for Survivor on Android, still no. So that means it still shows Suicide Squad, it still shows LexCorp gear, and still...
Oh, no. So now it shows League of Assassins gear.
Oh, okay, so it's updated what it shows, but it still only gives Suicide Squad gear.
That was why I was so hopeful, because it hadn't changed for us in months, since November. So, yeah, boo. There's been some minor unannounced changes, like how Batman's swipe combo now pushes the opponent away instead of just dropping him right at your feet. I mean, we haven't found anything particularly earth-shattering. Just because you push him away doesn't mean you can't try to chain it. It just means that you've got to find the visual cue in the game that's a little bit different than what you might have been used to before.
Yeah. Moving on to the current glitches, just remember that every working glitch is explained in a video as part of the playlist that you can reach by clicking the eye in the top right corner of this video. And we're Android only, so we're only able to confirm these glitches for Android.
And if you're on iOS and see a question from another iOS user asking for help in the comments, please consider helping out, because definitely we can't. We just don't have the ability to.
Yeah, with this new update, or though technically it wasn't with this new update, but as of now, there is currently the big glitch, which is a glitch for unlimited season rewards, which we figured out how to do on Android. People on iOS say they've been doing this for weeks. We've seen lots of reports. It's a different technique on Android versus iOS, and this also basically makes it a glitch for unlimited credits and shards for fusing your gear, and depending on the season, unlimited copies of a multiplayer exclusive character. So that's money and also a huge time saving.
Right, and I've mentioned this before. It's worth saying again. The last time we had a glitch for unlimited multiplayer rewards, it wasn't as good, and it lasted 6 weeks only after we posted our video on it. So be guided by this in terms of how you decide to exploit this glitch and how much time you dedicate to using this glitch.
Yeah, so this isn't the most efficient infinite credits glitch that we found, but it definitely is the most versatile one, I would say.
There's basically been 4 different credit glitches that have come that have been sort of, don't want to say game breaking, but it almost is, where you could accumulate enough so that you, in credits and credits sort of stored away in extra character cards, that you could potentially not need credits again.
Yeah, but this is the only one that lets you skip online play, which you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Lets you get
them
infinite
early
copies. Yeah,
right. Get them early and get them unlimited. Right.
So this actually saves time in a way that the only other way that you'd have a glitch this effective in saving time would be a Survivor last lap ticket glitch.
Yeah. Which is also a roundabout way of saying that the glitch to get season rewards early is also still working. And as you may know from our video, we successfully combined it with the unlimited season rewards.
The breakthrough glitch to let you play it repeatedly is still working, and we've cut and pasted into the description a comment from a viewer who has a potential solution for people who are having trouble playing extra breakthroughs. We can't test it because we can't replicate the issue in the first place, but there you go. You can check if it works for you. The challenge reset, the one we used to call the alternate method, is still working, and it doesn't require a Google Play Cloud save. We've confirmed that on Arkham Killer Croc.
So the airplane mode / refund glitch is still working, good for both packs with random drops, also known as loot boxes, and last laugh tickets.
Time shifting still works in Android for unlimited survival play and energy rechargers. Again, just a reminder to return your countdown clock back to normal before you finish.
The free energy without having to watch the video probably still works if you still have the working button for free energy. Unfortunately, even after update 2.21, we're still stuck with a grayed out button, and we haven't found a solution to fix that.
And we have a comment from viewer Dragons952 to help out iOS users with our issue with the grayed out button. We can't comment on its effectiveness because we don't have an iOS device, but feel free to test it out.
Yeah, check it out.
Let us know if it works.
We've cut and pasted that into the description of this video.
The promotion glitch, where you can promote characters that are still locked, still hasn't had the right conditions since update 2.14. So it's still not testable, still not usable, and we're not going to remove it until the conditions are right and the glitch fails.
We've had some comments that the conditions actually are there now, so as soon as we get done with this video, I'm going to be doing some testing on that. So the final question really is it worth updating if you're on Android? And for us, it's a resounding yes. So aside from some minor play changes that we can always adjust to, and here's the thing, I mean, if you're going to be playing it, if you're going to avoid these kinds of tweaks, then you're going to be stuck for a long, long time on an old version. The unlimited multiplayer season reward glitch still works on Android after the update, which sounds a little funny to people who are paying attention because we didn't post a video until after 2.21 landed. But we'd been doing the research in 2.20. We had footage ready to make a video, and then the update dropped in the middle of that. So that's why it took us a day, because we needed to test it again and film new footage.
Yeah, so we were aware it worked a couple days before.
Right.
Either way, even though none of the new content is available yet, there doesn't seem to be any significant cost to updating. There's nothing that you can't do that you could do before. And the ability to access online means that you can use the glitch, which is worthwhile.
Right.
To finish up, we have a Patreon, and if you want to support what we do with more than just reviews, you can click on our avatar at the bottom right corner at the end of the video, or you can go to patreon.com/BDCKR. And a huge thank you to our supporters who are already tossing some money our way. Alberto Jr. Camarillo, who's supporting us at the top tier Last Word, iProfit, who is supporting us at the Your Message Here tier, and Daniel Simonson and Lane, who are supporting us on the credited level. So thank you guys so much, and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Komoda.